Hey guys, how's it going? It is Carter here, and today we are back with some UMRV Rags to Riches $1 challenge. The challenge where we started with $1 in our bank account, one tractor, and one combine. We're seeing how far we can get. Right now, we are continuing a contract that was taken in what will essentially be a lost episode. What happened was I kind of thought I lost the previous episode, episode 6, so I made a quick episode explaining that I lost episode 6. Well, it turns out I found episode 6 buried in my hard drive. It apparently accidentally got moved somewhere. So now that mini episode got deleted, so here we are. Some things happened during that episode. So we accepted a harvesting contract on field 45. We are all the way over in Providence Grain on the west side of the map. Unfortunately, I did not check to see where the delivery spot was. I assumed it was going to be Suncor, and it was not. So I am going to empty this out, get back to the field, and I will meet you guys back there. Alright guys, as we are nearing the field, I had a bit of an idea. I think the lifespan on these was not long. We actually bought the Kilbros little gravity box last episode, in the lost episode. And then the Parker we only had for like one harvest, and now this field. But I think we are gonna get rid of both of them. Sell both of them, and then we should have enough for not this, right here. For a Brent. Right here for 20,000. And this, essentially, I don't know where I just sent that. Oh, God. Where did that go? Okay, it's over here. We're actually going to get it delivered to right in our field. So this is our grass field, as I think I said before, possibly. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't mention this. So, yeah, maybe I did. But grass field, got split days, so it didn't grow equally because when I was looking for my lost footage, the time kept moving, and when I tabbed back in, well, I didn't even realize the game was still playing, and when I tabbed back in, it was the next day, and yeah, so Grassfield's a little wonky right now, so it's gonna take a couple days to even out, but I don't know if I mentioned this before, the cows sold their milk for like full price. We got about $3,800, which as a daily income is good. It's back down to 0 because the time kept moving without the cows being fed, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, so if we can get at least $3,800 a day once they're back to full health, I'll take that. I'm very happy with that. That's only, what, 50 cows that we have, so once we have more cows, you know, it's obviously just only going to go up from there. So I'm very happy with $3,000 a day. Right now, that's essentially paying for our leased field, so if we can keep that field for essentially free until we buy it, that's a win in my book. We will unload this guy, and then I actually am tempted to go and get our feed ready so we don't forget again to feed our cows. But we'll get this guy unloaded first. And we'll see how well the Brent 644 gravity box works. I absolutely love using gravity boxes on my farms in Farm Sim. I think it's a nice little touch, especially like brands that I see around me. Brent being a big one, Kilbros being a big one. And the Brent mod is it is a beautiful, beautiful gravity box mod. I'm a big fan of this mod. And I can't drive straight to save my life. Seems like you gotta be pretty close to the middle of it for the combine to actually want to fill it up. Pull off to the side, and I actually want to tab over to our fertilizer spreader, and he is still chugging along. And he's actually almost done, so we're going to get a nice little boost to our bank account. So I think we will take this tractor back to the farm and get our feed ready for tonight actually. So I'm basically doing 2 feedings a day, I think it is, just to essentially keep everything full. So like we've said in the previous episode, costing a pretty penny right now. Obviously not fantastic, not ideal, but we're making do right now. The contracts are definitely keeping us alive. And speaking of, let's just make sure there aren't any more we need to pick up. Field 49 for 20,000. It goes to Suncor. It's kind of a wonky field. We may look at this if it's still available. Just because I would like to keep as much of our equipment running as possible to get our money's worth out of it. One thing we are going to have to keep in mind, though, and I should probably check the Combine and the John Deere at some point, is our fuel levels. We don't have a fuel trailer yet. Obviously, as we do more contract, if we continue doing a lot of contract farming, then a fuel tender is something we're going to have to look into. But I think we should be good right now. John Deere's almost done with field 27. We'll bring him back to the farm because I'm sure he does need a refuel. We're going to blow straight through this stop sign. And then the Combine should be fine. It's barely run so far, so I would think we're going to at least be able to get through field 45, but it is something to keep in mind. The old white is treating us very well. I'm still enjoying this tractor. I think it's just a sweet looking tractor. In real life, they are also just as cool. I think it's so interesting, you know, tractors, all these tractor brands tend to have just bright, flashy colors and schemes. And then you got white that's just kind of a silver gray and just red accents. I don't know what it is about them, but they've always been kind of cool to me. They're just kind of a weird, unique tractor that you just see once in a while around me. But yeah, I'm very much enjoying our farm. I'm very happy. Like I said, I'm going to be much happier once we get a pickup truck to haul things a little bit quicker. That's my biggest complaint right now, is we have nothing to run quick errands anywhere. It's all 22 or 26 miles an hour somewhere, so it'll be very nice once we get a new mode of transportation. But I am tempted still to possibly just buy a small, cheap semi for essentially the same price as a pickup truck. So we might look into that before we buy a truck. So let's get this fertilizer bag out of the way. And then we will order more. Oh, we'll order more bales. So we'll just move him right here. Perfect, perfect. And we'll back this up. And then we'll get our bales delivered right here. And I realized we can fit 2 silage and 2 what's it called? Hay bales. And I'm hoping that we will be able to just eliminate the purchase of silage bales here soon once our grass field is up in action. That will be a just lifesaver as far as savings money goes. But right now, it's still doing the job. I'm not complaining too much. Obviously, like I said, I'd love to save the money, but once we get these cows going, I think we're not going to have to worry too much about the money. And we'll be able to focus on just expanding and getting larger and larger equipment, because I'm very excited to really kind of start buying land now and expanding the production side of our farm. I've been toying with the idea of whether or not I want to purchase a new combine at some point, or if I would like to buy, well, essentially still a new combine, but keep our old one as well, so that way we can run 2 combines and possibly 2 contracts even, or just run 2 in the same field. So if you have any input on that of what I should do there. I don't think we're going to buy a combine anytime soon, because the combine I want to buy is like a I'd prefer to buy like a nice John Deere or something like that, like a new one. But still something that is in the back of my mind. I'm always thinking about what we can buy. Always have big ideas, never enough money to act on them, though. So we'll load this last bale and feed our cows. Let's park our skid steer. I don't know why I tabbed. I should have just gotten out and walked. But I'm definitely glad we have a TMR as large as it is, because it's gonna be nice once we have a silo with silage in it. We're gonna be able to just fill up even more and have to worry even less about feeding cows as often. So very excited for that as well. Our field 27 contract is finished, so we'll get this guy emptying. And then we will accept the payment, and that will make our bank account look pretty nice for a couple minutes until we spend more money. And you, sir, can stop driving. So I started this field contract with a completely full hopper, which was 8,000, and we are down to 3,800. So this fertilizer mixer has just been like the greatest purchase I think I could have made as far as making money and also saving money at the same time, because this thing is so unimaginably efficient. And I think we're gonna slowly try to cut through this ditch right here. It's risky with a half-full fertilizer tender, but I think we can do it. But yeah, this has been financially one of the better purchases and upgrades I've made. The downside is obviously it takes far longer to get through a contract, but I mean, the money we're saving on fertilizer is insane. So very, very happy with this purchase. And I was definitely correct when I said we need to look at the fuel, because we are very close to out. We will fill him up. We'll pick up the rest of the fertilizer, and then we will buy our new, possibly pickup truck, possibly semi. We'll see still. We'll just empty this little bag out here. And I was going to say, there shouldn't be much left. We'll fill up. What's it going to cost us? $183. Not too bad. We'll park him right here, and he will be ready for the next contract. And completed. Perfect. And I see our combine needs to be unloaded, so let's get to purchasing. So for pickup trucks, I'm looking at the TLX 1982 Special XL. I think this would be a perfect truck if we get it in a dually package. And just out of curiosity, what is that going to cost us? We could do something like an open frame and make it a little weird, just to save a little bit of money. If we get a 5.7 diesel, it'll give us a hefty amount of power. Let's just leave it as the 4.3 now, just to save money. Wheel setup, I would like to, I was going to say get dualies, but the twins are a little weird on the back. They're like all just one big tire. As far as packages go, I don't think we need anything special. Interior colors don't really care about. Don't really need that. Bumper. I would like something of a more heavy-duty bumper. That is perfect. Don't think we need anything else, really. I was thinking we could possibly put a different, like a flatbed or something on here, but maybe I was wrong on that. Maybe that's just on configuration. Or not. Huh. Interesting. So we will, I don't love it as a open frame. We'll put it as, I don't know. The lawn box isn't too bad. So 33,000 about. And let's just look at semis very quick. So for comparable price, we could get the International. Obviously, we would need... The big thing is, can we put a hitch on the back? That's for the front bumper. I don't think we can. I know there are semis, so we might have to look into that. The Kenworth, could we put that on the... Nope. Well, this plan might not work out as well. This one appears to... No, that's just a light. All right. I'm going to look, and then I will be back with whatever purchase I decide to make. All right, guys. We decided to go with the old school dually. It ended up costing us about $46,000. It is louder than loud for me. I don't know if my audio in this game got reset or something somehow, but it is very loud for me. But it should definitely get us where we need to go quick. And I mean quick. With a top speed of 96 miles an hour. I don't think we're going to get that with a full gravity box, but a guy can dream. My only concern is I'm not seeing like a hitch in the back, so hopefully it just kind of... We're just going to blow that stop sign. Hopefully it just auto connects a hitch, depending on what type of trailer you need. And luckily the brakes work fantastic. And there's our combine waiting for us. And we'll pull into the field. Miss the driveway a little bit. This thing is squirrely. This is a tough one to drive on a keyboard. Speaking of playing on a keyboard, I think at some point I'm going to actually try to get my steering wheel set up in this game, so that way it is a little more enjoyable and a little bit more realistic to play as compared to just playing on keyboard. I'm also tempted to, I believe this game supports IR head tracking, which I have, and I'm very tempted to try it and do like a full first-person episode, but we will see on that one. I don't know what is going on right now. There we go. And this truck is feeling as if it doesn't even know this trailer is behind it, if I'm being quite honest with you. I think the larger engine choice was a good choice to make. This thing is going to absolutely fly to Providence Grain now. But I think we're going to finish this contract and every other contract we've accepted in the next episode. I think that's all I got time for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Big thank you to everyone who has subscribed since the series started. There has been a fairly good amount of support, and I very much appreciate that. I put a lot of time in these videos, and it's good to know people are enjoying it. As I said, that's all for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Peace out.